Welcome back to another round of podcast. Yay!
Jeff?
Move it.
Season 6, episode 32.
Woo!
Here we go. Episode 32 of season 6. Holy smokes.
Yep.
Yep.
Should we introduce ourselves?
I'm Jeff.
I'm Noel Thompson.
Okay, there's our two hosts in the house, ready to rock. How about our sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right, only one lady today.
Hello, I'm Whitney.
And I'm Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we going to talk about today?
A little bit of an interview.
We do. A whole interview, not even a little bit.
Yeah, but my questions doesn't have her name.
Okay.
But when I usually say, welcome to the STRIVECast, then it would be her name.
That is correct. We'll have that coming up shortly.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to do a segment today?
Yeah. Sit down and listen.
Sit down and listen with Noel. And then Jeff, are you going to do a Mount Rushmore segment today?
You got it, Pete.
All right. So all that ahead. We should say that our friend Alex is still on assignment.
If
Very
he's still
long.
in the assignment, do we need to spin the wheel today?
I think we should spin the wheel today. I think we should all spin the wheel and give me the points. Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll just leave a note for Alex with. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so maybe we'll play around with that when we get back as well. Anything else?
I agree
Jeff?
to that if we are giving you all the points.
Yeah, you guys all agreed to it. I think we're good.
I did not agree.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm not doing
We'll-
that. I'm not doing
we'll
that to
see.
you.
What?
I'm not giving you any of my points.
Okay. Well, then should we get this show on the road?
Oh, yes.
All right, then we'll get started after the break. Jeff, do you want to take us to the break?
We'll be right back.
Welcome to the STRIVECast. Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Sydney Rafferty. I am the park ranger for the city of South Portland, and I've been there for about 2.5 years now, and I really love it. Before that, I was working in parks all over the country in a bunch of different states, and yeah, I really like nature. I like to, when I'm not park rangering, I like to crochet and read and write.
Very cool. Jeff?
How did you know about oh no, I'm confused. How did you know about wanting to be a park ranger?
So it took me pretty far into college to decide I wanted to be a park ranger. I didn't really think about doing that beforehand. I tried out some different majors like math and archaeology, and I wanted to study French at one point and journalism. But I found a class in college. It was called Intro to Outdoor Recreation, and I took that and I really liked it. And it kind of hit on a lot of the things I liked to do when I was little. So when I was little, I would always go out and catch salamanders and lizards and snakes with my siblings and my friends, and just loved being outdoors. So taking that class was really fun, and it kind of opened my eyes to all the possible jobs that I could have in parks. And then I continued with it from there.
Right.
Yep.
Noel, your turn. Sorry.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Yeah, so every day is a little bit different depending on what is going on in the parks. But in the summer, I'll start off down on Willard Beach where I'll hang out during dog hours. There's a lot of people that use the beach for that. So I hang out and get to see a bunch of dogs. And then after that, I'll go to maybe the Greenbelt or to Mill Creek. Mill Creek Park has a ton of geese and ducks there. So I have to go and count ducks and geese and make sure that their populations aren't changing too much. And then I ride the bike and go on the green belt where I go from park to park and kind of just check on parks and make sure that everything is okay at each place. I check for graffiti or broken swings, things like that. And I'd like to spend a little bit of time in Hinckley too, Hinckley Park, where I'll do education programs for a lot of different groups. Maybe I'll do some gardening in the community garden. We have a really beautiful pollinator garden that we're going to get up and running for the season there. And really just monitor the parks, make sure that everything is okay and that people have what they need and that they're following the rules and enjoying our public spaces.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Jeff?
What is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the job is getting to be outside all day long. I really like getting to spend time in nature and checking out different parts of the city. But I think my very favorite part is that I constantly get to learn things. So there's so much outside, and I know a decent amount of things about the nature around us in South Portland, but there's just so much that you can learn that I'm constantly learning things. I have people who visit our parks who show me a really cool plant that they found that I had never known existed before, or ask me about a certain type of fish or something like that. So it's a really good chance for me to just keep discovering things and learning all about nature.
No?
Yep. Okay. What is the hardest part of your job?
So I think the hardest part, working in city parks now, I've worked in different park systems before, but never city parks, is that we have so many people who use our parks and utilize our parks, and they are public land. They're open to everybody, but that just means that we have to share them. So trying to figure out a good balance of how to share between all of the people in the community and what they need and what they want out of a park, that can be a struggle sometimes.
That I'm sure is a challenge. And Jeff?
What is something you wish everyone know about local parks?
I think I really just would want people to know that they're your parks, they are public lands, they're part of our community, and they're such a special thing that we have. A lot of people know about our bigger parks like Willard Beach or Bug Light, but they might not know that we have so many small ones too throughout the city. So Dow's Woods is a cute little nature preserve park that we have that you can go to and hike. We have really beautiful views over at Yorksa Park that you can see the water. So there's a lot of really small hidden gems throughout the city, and they are yours to go and enjoy. There's no expectation of you to buy anything. It's just a free place to go and to enjoy and participate in your community.
That's awesome. So gentlemen, what's the time for now?
Lightning round.
It is indeed time
Okay.
for the lightning round. So Jeff, you kick off. What do you have for us for the first lightning round question?
What's your favorite tree?
Oh, my favorite tree. That's a good one. I think we don't have them too much around here, but sycamore trees are some of my favorites, really big and beautiful. And those always remind me of the first parks that I worked in.
No?
Okay. What about what is your favorite place you like to hike?
My favorite place to hike. So here I really love to hike in Hinckley in South Portland. It's just a nice, peaceful little place right in the middle of the city.
Jeff?
Oh, What is your favorite picnic in the park?
Ooh, picnic. I would probably say Bug Light. You get a really good view of Portland from there and of the water. You can see all the people sailing, and there's a nice big field there that you can have a picnic at, or we have some picnic tables there too.
Noel?
If you're a superhero, what kind of powers you may have?
I think it would be really cool to be able to fly, just go around. I always have dreams of myself flying, so that would be a cool superpower to have.
And Ryan, would you like to ask our famous last question?
Tell us your best joke.
Best joke. Okay. What did the father bison say to his child when he went away to college?
Bye, son.
Yes.
Oh, good, Ryan. You cracked the code.
I told it a little wrong, but you got
The
it.
pun.
Well, Sydney, thanks so much for taking some time to be on the STRIVEcast with us today. We really appreciate it and all that you do for your community.
Yeah, of course. Thank you all. I enjoy the podcast, so it's fun to be a part of it.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. And Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete will be right back.
Livecast is brought to you by
Your ad is right here.
Right here, and we wanted to thank another one of our great Strive Rocks sponsors, Bangor Savings Bank.
Woo!
Bangor Savings Bank not only sponsors Strive Rocks, but does a lot for Strive throughout the year, and we are so grateful for all of their support. So thank you, Bangor Savings Bank.
Thanks, Bangor.
Thank you, Bangor.
All right.
Thank you, Bingo. Oh, I know who. No, Bingo. Yeah. Was it Chris? Who used to? That was
Jeff, would
Noel.
you like to take us to break?
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and this is the time where we would usually play everybody's favorite game, Strivia, hosted
Yeah.
by our friend and yours, Alex. Alex is on assignment this week. Does anyone know where she is?
Mm-mm.
Uploaded New Zealand.
Uploaded in New Zealand?
Oh, like she just digital and got uploaded there.
Okay. Jeff?
Maybe around here in South Portland.
She's just hanging out in South Portland, didn't want to come to work?
Yeah.
Unlike Alex. All right, Whit?
She is trying to get as many people as she can to sign up for Strive Rocks.
Oh,
She's
good
going
idea.
all across the country.
In New Zealand, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan?
Probably down in Massachusetts.
I'm gonna go with that. She was part of Tom Brady's roast on Sunday
Ooh.
night, and she's just coming back after roasting him and going to the after parties and stuff. So
Yeah.
okay, but without her, it's hard for us to do Strivia. But here's where the discussion came in, and we started this in our pre-show meeting, and then we thought we would bring it up to you. We have a wheel that a listener actually sent us, and it has lots of good things on it, like lots of give Pete 5 points back lots, and it has some lines for Jeff and has some lines for Whitney and things like that. Ryan and Noel. The question is, should we spin it without Alex?
That's a good question.
Well, you two are our hosts. What do you think?
Around.
Oh, maybe to wait for next Tuesday.
Wait till she's back.
I say so.
Alright.
Wait till she's back, because she's been the one hosting the.
But
Sure.
Ryan also had an excellent thought in our pre-show meeting about that. Would you like to tell them, Ryan?
Oh, that we spun without Pete around and didn't care how he felt.
That is correct.
Yeah, but Pete is not the host of Strivia, so
That is also correct. So
Make points.
So Jeff, it might come down all the way to you. What do you think?
It goes down to me to do trivia.
Yes. What do you think? Should we spin the wheel or not?
I've been trying to trivia, but that's wait a little while longer for Alex.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the team has spoken. We will be waiting for Alex to come back. She should be back next week, everyone, if you're missing your daily dose of Strivia or weekly dose of Strivia. And she's threatened / promised some big changes, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Uh,
So,
yeah, I mean, I could actually do trivia myself, but I need Alex to help me with it.
why don't you ask us your favorite trivia question right now, and we'll give it some points.
Oh, what is it now, Pete?
Any trivia question. Anybody have one? We'll ask each other trivia questions. This is unprepared, unscripted, so might not go so well.
I think I'd rather not.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
Name one player who scored a goal in the Bruins game last night.
I'm Petty.
Tom Petty is incorrect.
It's Daniel Chara or Marshawn.
Oh, Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt is incorrect. Marchand did not score last night.
Oh,
Good guess. And actually name the player on the team. We'll give you half.
Carl.
Carlo.
Yes.
All right, point for Jeff.
Oh. Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky Ricardo did not score last night, or Teddy Roosevelt. All right, Whitney, you got a question for us?
Do I have a question for you?
Yes.
Not off the top of my head.
We'll come up with one.
I'm
Ryan, you
trying.
got one? You got an IT question for us?
Oh. Like a trivia question?
Yep.
Hmm.
Noel, you got one about celebrities?
Okay. Okay. Trivia.
You got one for real?
Yes, I do. How about it's 10 to 100. It's the about is it how long is a foot long subway sandwich?
That seems like a trick question.
Yeah.
It's literally 1 foot long. It's in the sentence. Like
12 inches?
Could be.
but you're saying it's not 1 foot long already, so what
What's the answer?
the measurement be if it's not?
I wish I knew, but
Okay.
Why wouldn't you know?
This
You
is
already
going great.
know
This is
long.
why we need Alex. We need her to get back from New Zealand to help us with trivia. Whitney, did you come up with a question?
I'm Googling.
Do you have a Strive Rocks question? Trivia question?
oh, that's a good
Sure.
one.
I have a Strive Rocks trivia question.
Okay.
What is the theme hour
Uh-oh.
that is starting at 2 a.m.?
This is a little hard.
January 5th.
The Bruins question was not hard.
No, it was not. Just Ken. Barbie hour.
You're correct.
Well, I have a good IT one to ask.
Barbie
But it's
hour.
not called Ken. It's not called just Ken.
I know. To me it is. But
Joe Pesci.
yes,
But Barbie hour?
that's right.
Mhm.
You're not getting a point for that, Pete?
You don't get a point.
What?
You actually lose 5 points. You're not going to come.
I was only kidding, Pete.
I'm just kidding too. All right, Ryan.
I have an IT one. So, what do the letters USB stand for?
Oh, that's
Oof.
yeah. I know.
You do know?
And if you can guess at least one of the letters.
That's
Um,
hard.
is it USB or
No, what do the letters USB stand for?
Good question.
oh?
Really good question. I should know the answer.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
the
look
U
at-
stand
Oh.
for universal?
Yep, they
Oh.
got the worst letter. Yep. That's
Okay,
cool. The first
that's
letter.
all I know.
That's okay. So the answer is Universal Serial Bus.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, did that guy you looked it up or you knew it?
No,
Oh,
neither.
whoa.
I thought it was NSYNC and Backstreet Boys connected. You
No,
OSB.
no, literally USB, like the thing you plug in on a cable. And
Oh,
Excellent question, Ryan.
yes,
That was a good question, Ryan.
Okay. All right. So there's a good question from Whitney and one from Ryan. And Noel, do you have any questions?
okay.
He already asked us how long footlocks.
Oh, that's right. And didn't know the answer. So
What about you, Mr. Peter?
I asked mine about the Bruins game.
Oh yes, the one's competitive. Yep.
How long is a subway foot long actually? 12.1 inches.
really. Well, it's better
Should-
than someone that would try to sue them over it being
Yeah.
11 inches instead of 12 inches.
It says this should be exactly the same length as this ruler.
I remember hearing about a frivolous lawsuit over someone who sued Subway because they claimed they only had 11-inch long bread, not the 12-inch that's supposed to be promised by the foot long.
Okay.
It
All right.
sounds really frivolous, though.
So just to review, that's 30 points for me. No points for Jeff.
Oh, I have
-5
one
for
more.
Noel.
IT one. This one's a little easier.
Okay.
I think most people might get the first two. So what does HDMI stand for? I think
I
so. We think
Yeah.
you might be.
No, I think you got the
people
first
might
one.
Know what the first two stand for?
Noel, say it
Definition.
again.
high definition. HDM.
Yeah, you got the HD right. So
That's how I can do it.
stands for high definition multimedia interface.
Yep.
Ryan knew that none of the rest of us had zero chance of getting the rest of that. So,
A little easier than USB.
all right, Noel, good job.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all the time for low budget Strivia this week. Next week we'll be back to the real thing. Just remember, I should be in first place.
Oh,
no.
Okay, Mr. Peter.
That's probably why Alex has been in hiding because she's scared that
When do you want me to bench press you?
you're going to bench press me. That might be another show.
Ah,
All right.
I think I can bench press Whitney.
I'll give you 10 points if you can do it. All right. Want to take us a break, Jeff?
We'll be right back.
yeah, time to sit down and listen.
Sit down and listen with Noel. What are we sitting down and listening to today?
What about name your article on a newspaper you might like?
An article in a newspaper you might like?
Yeah.
Who would you like to go first?
How about Jeff over here?
Okay. Jeff, tell us about an article in a newspaper that you might like.
Only sports.
Only sports. Okay. About what?
Probably about the Bruins and Celtics.
Okay. There you go.
How about Miss Whitney?
Not really an article, more of a page. I like to do the crossword puzzle.
Yeah. And Mr. Ryan Taylor?
How about when the Red Sox have won the World Series? I think that's a great article one.
That's right. That's a good one.
How about you, Mr. Peter?
I'll go with how about the local news section? Like a local news article about what's happening in my world, my town, or my, South Portland where our office is, things like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't catch that last part. That was to me.
Okay, that was the newspaper one.
Okay. What about you?
My favorite newspaper article is looking at stories about artists.
About what?
Stories about artists. Artists.
Artists.
Artist. Okay.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah,
local artists?
yeah.
Okay.
Like
Like music artists or music artists like bands and stuff like that? Or artists like, art?
music and movies and TV.
Gotcha. Like celebrities and
Yeah.
okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else you got for us today? And sit down. We are sitting down, we are listening.
How about let's see, what what is your favorite type of water?
Like
Who would
to
you like to
drink,
go first?
to drink or just any water?
Any kind of water, Mr. Jeff over here.
Jeff?
What?
What's your favorite water? Oh, he's gonna show us.
Move it over.
A little more in front of your face, a little more. Other direction. A little more. Keep going. Oh, no, a little more.
Put it in front of your face. That way we'll see it. There you
There
go.
we go. Okay, good.
Black
Sparkling
berry.
raspberry from Jeff.
How about you, Peter?
I like flavored water too. I actually like the ones that Jeff for drinking. But I'll just say flavored water.
And Mr. Ryan Taylor?
I actually like the flavored Adirondack waters. They sell them at Hanford Market Basket, and I like the flavor of those. Like they're non-seltzers, but I do like seltzers too.
Me too.
And Miss Whitney.
Well, I'm going in a different direction with this question because I thought it was all types of water, not just drinking water. So I'm going with the ocean.
Oh,
You know.
You didn't
Oh,
tell me it was to drink. You just said any water.
Oh yeah, to swim in. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
weird.
Thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Duty.
And I think that's about it.
Fist bump. That's about it for sit down and listen?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
We're back and it's time for
My segment.
That's right. What's the name of your segment, Mr. Happy?
Yes. On top of Pete's head, Rushmore Pete.
Ouch, on top of my head, Rushmore. All right. Well, if you're just tuning in, where you been? But every week, Jeff will identify the Mount Rushmore of a certain super secret topic. He does the top 4 things in the world in that category, and then he goes down to the bottom of the mountain, does the worst 4 things. And Whitney, what is today's super secret category for Jeff?
Well, to go along with our podcast theme today, we are interviewing our friend Sydney, who's a park ranger for the city of South Portland. So, Jeff, we want to know your top 4 sights to see on a nature walk.
Ooh. Top 4 things to see on a nature walk.
See, I don't like nature walks very much.
Off to a great start in this category.
Yeah, but I don't like going on nature walks very much.
Why?
Okay, well, if you were on a nature walk, what would be the top 4 things that you would like to see in the world?
Oh, actually, birds
Birds,
and trees.
trees,
Yeah, and big giant rocks
birds, trees, big giant rocks, and number 4,
and streams.
streams. There you go. Birds, trees, big giant rocks, and streams. Noel is making the bird, which is also X logo for him. Noel, what are your 4 favorite things to see on a nature walk?
Okay. I I like bald eagles,
Okay, bald eagles.
snowy white egrets, ferrets,
Parrots.
wood woodpeckers.
That's 4.
I yeah,
You want to take one of those off?
nope.
Bald eagles, egrets, ferrets, and woodpeckers.
Yep.
There you go. A lot of birds on you're on a bird watching.
Never
thing.
know. Never know if one of the woodpecker his name is Woody.
You never can tell.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what are your favorite things to see on a nature walk?
I think the beautiful leaves on trees, um, flowers, rocks, and sand.
There you go. Whitney.
I was also going to say flowers. How about some butterflies?
Butterfly.
Um, how about just like the sunshine, nice sunny day for a nature walk? And some chipmunks.
Chipmunks. Huh.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with just a scenic view, like a nice like view out to look over. Like, um, how about a picnic lunch? Actually, it's a nice thing to see on a nature walk is a yummy lunch. And then I'll go with uh I like Jeff's stream idea, so I'm gonna go with a river, a bigger version of a stream. And then I'll go with I don't know, I've got one for the bottom. But I was gonna go, but I'll just save that for the bottom. I guess I'll go with bushes. It's hard to come up with something as man said. That one's dumb, but I'll acknowledge that one's dumb. Not my best work on the top of the Rushmore here. All right, Jeff. We're going on a nature walk down to the bottom of the mountain. What is the worst 4 things to see on a nature walk?
Antelopes.
Antelopes. Okay. Anti-antelope. What else?
Um, how about gnomes?
Gnomes. Okay. No gnomes, anti-antelopes. What else?
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros would be quite scary on a nature walk. And one more.
How about hippos?
Hippos. Okay. That would be quite a nature walk you're going on with seed rhinoceros and hippos. Noel, look,
Yeah.
you're packing up for a nature walk right now. What do you got? Worst things to see on a nature walk?
Okay. What about possums?
Possums. Okay.
Um, mud.
Mud. That's a good one.
A poodle. If you don't step in a poodle.
A poodle or a puddle?
Me a puddle.
Poodle is a dog.
But it's a saying of a puddle.
Oh, a poodle? That's what you call a puddle? Okay.
And some moose tracks
Moose tracks. All right.
and a stray raccoon.
And a stray raccoon. Bonus one from Noel. All right. Ryan.
Well, I think I've mentioned that I'm not much a snake person, so I'd say snakes.
I'm with you there.
But still snakes. I have to say muds. I'm not too fond of. What else? Bees. Well, I like the look of bees, and I like that they produce honey, but I don't like them being near me.
All right. We agree. All right. And you got one more?
Um, I have to say, wouldn't like being near prickly bushes.
There you go. Whitney.
I was also going to say snakes and mud. I'm gonna also say mosquitoes
That was mine.
and hornets.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take out.
I have one more, Peter.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yellow jackets.
Yellow jackets, good one. So I'm going to elaborate on my bushes comment for the top of the mountain. Like, how about like berries, like on bushes, like raspberries or blackberries or blueberries? Okay.
Jumbo berries,
What berries?
jumbo.
Jumber berries?
Jumbo berries, I think.
What's that?
Like big berries.
Oh,
They're big, like they're jumbo size.
gotcha. Okay. The bottom of the mountain, I think you guys took mine. I was going to say bugs, mosquitoes. I'll go ticks, a little bit different. Um, I'll go other people. Don't want to say other people on my nature walk. And although some people are nice, uh, I'll go with any like ferocious animal, and then I'll go with
About a tiger.
a tiger. Yes, I definitely do not want to see a tiger on a nature walk.
But they're pretty.
Yes, but I don't want to run into one on the trail. Well, you don't have to raise your hand. It's your show.
What else do you not like to see on a nature walk? But it's a plant. What gives you what in your skin?
Like, I think you're headed down the road of poison ivy
That's right.
or poison oak.
Yeah.
Either way, thumbs down on that. Not good. Okay, what else, Jeff? Anything else you'd like to talk about on Mount Rushmore today?
No, I'm good. I'm good, Pete.
Okay, then would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Listeners like who?
And that is Kim Morrow. Thank you, Kim, for listening. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. And if you'd like to be listener of the week, leave us a message somewhere on our social media platforms, or you can leave us a review, or just tell us somehow you're listening. And you could be listener of the week too, just like Kim.
it's a different Kim I'm thinking
It is
about. Oh,
A lot of Kims. But this
Yeah.
Kim listened.
so many listening Kims. So
and couple of Kims who used to work for Strive.
yeah, they might listen too.
All right.
If your name is Kim, let us know you're listening. STRIVEcast at pslstrive.org. So, Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back. It's time to.
Wrap it up. Wrap.
Yep, locate to wrap it up.
Okay, before we go too far in our wrap it up segment, Noel has thought of something else he would like to add to the bottom of his Mount Rushmore. Noel, take it away.
Poisonous mushrooms.
Poisonous mushrooms at the bottom of anybody's Mount Rushmore for
Yeah.
nature hikes. All right, glad we cleared that up.
Yeah,
Now, Noel, do you have a disgusting wrap of the week as we wrap it up?
yes, I do.
Take it away.
Oh, I would say duct tape, mushrooms, gargle, Sweet Home Alabama with road home bacon, dirty mud, barbecue, ham, peanut knuckle sandwich.
Is that peanut knuckle?
Yeah,
Okay,
What's a peanut knuckle?
don't ask.
I take it back.
That's really funny.
What is all right? When he started it, what is peanut knuckle?
that's a good question.
Okay, all right. Well, it's part of this week's disgusting wrap of the week. Jeff, do you have anything you'd like to bring up here as we close her out?
Nope. I am good. Pete. I was wondering, how do I do overall?
You did excellent. We'll talk about it in our post
Yes.
show meeting. We want to thank our friend Sydney from the South Portland
Yeah.
Parks and Rec, the park ranger for South Portland, for coming on and joining us today. We really enjoyed that and learned a little bit more about all of South Portland's parks. And Whit, we are 2 weeks away from a giant event.
We are less than 2 weeks away from a giant event. Strive Rocks is happening next Friday, May 17th, here at Strive. We're so
Whoa.
excited. We're going to be back in person for our 20th anniversary, and we'll have everything you know and love about Strive Rocks. We have bounce houses, inflatables, bands, special guests, games, theme hours, prizes, and so much more. So it's not too late to get involved. If you haven't already, visit striverocks.org for information on how to register. Also, if you are already involved, keep up the great work with your fundraising. You guys have all been doing a great job. So visit striverocks.org for all you need to know, or reach out to us here. Hope to see you
And
there.
if you haven't registered yet, not too late. And if you'd like to get involved, let us know. We'd be happy to walk you through the process. StriveRocks.org. Anything else, Ryan? Are we still hiring? I almost
Yes, we are. Strive is still hiring, and with a sign bonus of $1,750. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
Right. And we have full-time and part-time and per diem opportunities available. So reach out now. Anything else we should talk about? Noel, it's your show.
So that means if it's Strive Rocks, that means there won't be me in the kitchen for pizzas
That is correct.
or Friday night straight night.
That is correct. Okay. Anything else for the show?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, we appreciate everybody listening. Our friend Alex will be back from assignment next week. So that means a heavy dose of Strivia. Hope you'll catch us then. Bye.
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 Bye.